principle that the company that connects you to the internet doesn't get to control what you do on the internet. That ISP should not be in a position to be, a gatekeeper or a toll booth, or someone who gets to decide that, this part of the internet, it's only really going to work if we bless it, if we like it. The ISPs are just much more sophisticated and spend a lot more money There are a lot of ways to think about what the negative implications of a non-neutral internet would be. I mean, it wouldn't look good. The ISPs are just much more sophisticated and spend a lot more money. And then kind of in the medium term, and if I think of all the digital tools that we use to get people information, to get people engaged, to activate them, how many of those tools simply wouldn't have been created on a non-neutral internet?
Bleak, dark internet future.
This part of the internet, it's only really going to work if we bless it.
Watch out for snake, my friend. Better step back, there is no place to hide and seek them. She bites, you fall asleep. There is no place, no more to living free. Shout out loud when you feel hot. Don't turn your back off, or she's type out. One of the most desirable things, the black egg rat system. Watch out for snake, my man. Better step back, there is no place to hide and seek now. Don't close your eyes, push up here like a mighty dust. Suddenly bites you, you die. Quit like an invisible man. You need no fear to ask my help. The slug face, that you hit him full in the face. Street belongs no more to human race. She's crouching behind ya. The government stock was high. You already sacrificed. Pay attention, kids. There is no surprise, right?
mama and daddy out of the room.
Oh, I live by myself, thanks. I don't have parents anymore.
You know who I am. Snake, dealing in weed, coke, crack, your choice.
One of each, please.
Take one hit and you'll do anything to cop more. Steal from your mama.
Hey man, you get bit by like a mosquito or something? You don't look so good.
Do I look like the kind of guy that would do that to a kid like you?
You look like a snake!
Yes!
What? What the fuck?
いとこ同士だって仲が良くなればお友達になれるって思わない？何これ？またいじゃダメ。脱皮してヘビをまたいだら足が腐るって。
来なければよかったのに。
State your first name, your last name, and occupation.
Lizard Man, and Lizard Man. Hey, good going, Bill. Nice job, Bill.
Next witness.
State your first name, your last name, and occupation. Lizard Man, and Lizard Man. Way to go, Bill. Great job, Bill. Okay, the delay is pretty long today for this one. I don't know why. That shouldn't have taken that long. But regardless, it's like a minute instead of the usual, like, or as if I can tell time. It's taking significantly longer, that's all I'll say. So I'm just gonna jump into some Stellaris and right back where we left off yesterday. So without further ado, let's see if it's working. Looks like it's working to me, or it was looking like it was working to me earlier, and I'm just gonna make that assumption and wait for my stream to catch up. I'm going to take a look at the tech. Okay. I'm liking that. I'm liking the starbase capacity up as well, and I'm liking the chemical plants being done very soon. So yeah, everything looks like it's peachy keen up in the gameplay. We have a new thing to build on Gazam. What do we want to build? We are like, I think I'm going to put an electrical grid there first, but what of what? We might want some more unity, because it is coming in kind of slow for our liking, but as of right now, the main thing lacking is civilian industries. This has a lot of, this is a 24 planet Gazam, so that's going to be a very big saving grace. So we might not want to even bother. Yeah, we'll just start with the artisan district, and we will probably do one of these special things. I'm feeling very precarious, like militarily, so I think I want to put an alloy foundry there. So, but I think I'm going to start with the autochthonic monument. I think I am. because I just don't want to outgrow my ability to use Unity. Unity is an important resource, and you can't forget about it. But yeah. Oh, sound back on for the game. It was getting in through the intro. So I checked into the tab for Stellaris, and there are some people doing day-long streams, or like 8-hour-long streams, and I'm just like, I realize that the game is a slow burner, but oh my god, how dare you waste an entire day of your life, consecutive days in a row. Like, this is just what you're doing, and you're broadcasting it. I love you. You have no shame. I couldn't do it. Except for like once in a while. I wouldn't be able to do it consistently unless I was like in bed sick. And like I'm saying, I've done the exact same thing, but the only times I've ever done that is when I've been very ill, and I wouldn't feel comfortable broadcasting my like fever dream Stellaris playthroughs. Yeah, their empire looks pretty beefy. Is Astra okay? Junkyard, yeah, we've had Junkyard before. I've already read it out on stream, and there's a pause button if you want to see it, but I don't want to read that right now. We got another planet here, 35%. It should be 40, but it has unstable tectonics, just like Shikari. Okay, we have enough. You need to... Can you get Sebasta? Yet no. What should we? We should wait until we can get Cathor. We want to stretch for here. So I'm just gonna have you queue that up right now so we can know where we stand for our next one. Because Gaia world, 15, and then an Arab world, which we can then probably terraform at some point. But also, if we stretch to it, we get this whole bit. And we have this wing here and this wing here that we can expand into slowly, if we can just avoid going to war with the Star Realm here, who I know will try and cut us in half if we go to war. But we are trending upwards. By 2, finally! We've been sending them food and electricity up the yin-yang. Everybody else... Okay. They like us. We like them, because we're all racist lizards over here. These zealots, why don't they like us? No particular reason. Mostly the closed borders, I'm guessing. We'll learn to love each other, hopefully. But I'm sending everybody free resources. Just as a, hey, I'm a nice guy thing. It's after midnight, so I'm gonna have to try and lower my voice. I should bring the microphone closer. And speak a little softer. Sorry for that. hit this thing like 20 times, aren't I? Sorry about all that racket. We're gonna try and NPR this thing. Oof. Yes, I'm sorry if that's crangled out your speakers a little bit. No, yeah, that's nice. That's real good NPRing. Where are you gonna go next? Yeah, we need that thing. That thing. That thing. That thing. Okay, that is where I want you to be. And you have a defense incoming, but I want to build more. And obviously my income of alloys is just too low. You know what? I'm gonna do the alloys instead. Like we do have 23 income of Unity, but Unity is sort of situational, whereas alloys are very necessary for growth in just about everything. In the military, that is. And we have no military, which we need to fix. It probably helps our stockpiles of energy to not be supporting a fleet, but we don't seem to be lacking for opportunities for energy. Okay, we're gonna be at Carathar soon. Then Dodon after that, and Lemsa. Ooh, volatile motes too. We're gonna be able to make them and, like, synthetically and hopefully get them naturally. I wonder how far we can stretch here and here. This is a really good cutoff point. We might get all of this stuff just out of, again, another very good roll for us. So after you're done surveying this system, I want you to go this way. Just so I can know the answer to that question. Okay, we can build another thing now, so I probably want to build a jetty. Because we will anyway, and it's sort of the back foot for, how much? 40, okay. Because we'd either have to build at Vonica and Chetty or Sagatha and Chetty, so that's the front line. But we might eventually just one here just because. Or just keep it at Kazam. Hopefully this is just a foregone conclusion, and we'll get enough territories that it won't really be that significant. How much longer? Take less time. Well, we don't have any, like, we're on the first level of tech for our engines, so can't really expect much. Any planets here? Please be a planet here. Would be nice. Really nice if there were like a perfect planet here. Big old perfect planet. No, I know why it's going so slow. I don't. No, I have it in performance mode. It's just naturally going slow. This is why I don't want to play a large galaxy. Ooh. Yes, a 15 continental world. Thank you. It's 15, so basically a very standard role planet, but just having a standard continental planet there really helps. Okay, 2 weeks till it goes into yeah, the star realm of Kundia looks pretty big. I really don't want to have to close my borders, but I have to. Like, I definitely have to Kundia, because he'll just slurp up all these areas. These guys, I don't even think they're going to come around here, so I might open my borders with them. Or at the very least, this guy. Cool. Yeah, he has a planet there, I think, so within 1 or 2 jumps of here, so I don't really want to allow that. I can change that later if necessary, but on a diplomatic level, that's costing me, and it's not gaining me. in this system would, I think, give me the most information about that section of the galaxy. Where are you? What are you doing? Okay, you're there and you're doing that. Okay, I don't want you doing the orbital complex. I want more surveyors up here. And then after that, just do stuff. Same with you. Okay, you are starting in on building, are you? Not quite yet, you're moving the position. I'm gonna grab something to drink. They've opened their borders as well, likewise. Good for them. Change by plus 40, yeah. The borders thing really matters. Once I'm more sure of his position, I'll open borders with him likely as well too. If this section is all closed off here, then I will stretch here. So hopefully doing the same tactic I've done to deny area to competitors, our competitor over here to the left. Yeah, if it's easy, research it. There's a lot of stuff around here. Okay, you weren't totally done surveying. Or at least weren't fully queued up. 10%. After that, I want you to go here. So Talareem is getting colonized. then after that in priority, I guess. These two out here are decent, so I'm gonna bear that in mind considerably, but there's a Gaia world right here. So that's probably our next colony. I'm wary of relic worlds. I think Tomb Worlds is the one I'm actually thinking of that has the real problems. Establish embassy, okay. I'm gonna have to build a district here. What are we? I guess we should go with... No, we should go with electric, because that's sort of what we have in abundance here. I know we're not hurting for electrical, but... Yeah, and we need a district here. So I'm gonna do consumer goods here. Yeah. I hope that goes quickly. How long will it take you to get here? No, I told you not to do the orbital complex. No, well. Oh well. You're already there. You're already doing it. Maybe I didn't tell you enough. Maybe I only told myself. Okay, he's gonna be done soon. Then I can send him which way? Probably down here. The archaeological site is pretty close to the center, so I can sort of ignore that for a while, I think. I mean, it's archaeology, it's been there a while. Can we build our second thing yet here? No, not yet. Seven. We can get another one. Which one do I want? I'll take one aviary. I won't concentrate on them too much, though. I just like having the option to have fighters, even if they're scouts. Because, hey, it's a meta. They have range. They are range. They can attack before anything else and sort of tie up the enemy. Come here. There you are. Look at that industrial capacity. Think we know what's going on at Gazam. Gotta love a sound bug. You know what? Let's just have none of that for now. That's a lot better. So I wouldn't say our economy is optimized. It is not. Our territory is Swiss cheesed, but we have options going forward. Yeah, there. I'm just gonna have less data showing, and hopefully that'll go slightly faster. Alien mural. Okay, while conducting surface scans of Svasik 5A, Science Officer Tirana and the crew of the ISS Suthmar the Hardy discovered what appeared to be an artificially carved slab of rock covered in alien writing. They have not detected any other signs of alien activity on the moon, and exactly how this mural came to be here is a mystery. We have prepared a special project to translate the text. Cool. Okay. Alright. We're good with the dudes at the top. Hopefully that's a good thing and not a bad thing. So we kind of just have to wait and grow for a minute, which is bad for us because our leadership grows very slowly. They reproduce slowly as shit. So our higher tier economic factors are going to take a while to kick in. We're going to have a bunch of, like, we're going to have enough energy and, like, minerals, as you can see, but we're not going to have that many consumer goods and alloys, because that requires our gecko boys. So as you can see, one's like double the success of the other. Can we get rid of any of this yet? Okay, yes we can. Get rid of that too. And there's nothing on Snake Pen. How close to done are you? 96. After you're done, I actually don't want you to move. I want you to build the thing in this system. I love building electrical mining stations, because they only cost 1 mining upkeep to do anything. And then go here. But yeah, it's just like a net positive every time you find electrical. They cost 1 electricity, and they give 3, so... Uh-oh. Did they insult us? They declared us their rival. That's not good. Okay, research. 42 days. That's not good at all. I'm gonna buy some steel on the open market when we get 9,600. So in about 7 months, 8 months. Nah, let's just sell something instead of waiting 8 months. I'll sell 3,000 food, or 5,000 food for 3,000. Form non-aggression pact. Yeah, I'll take a non-aggression pact. And pause. 8 months for that. But yes. Buy that. And then 1, 2, 3, and one more aviary. How beefy is this thing gonna be? This station. It is not yet up to 1K. So, can we see how beefy theirs is? Okay. Should I? No, I should save that for the stations. Leave it for now. I want you to survey. Good, you're at least almost finished with that silly orbital complex. I hope that's something not silly. Should I declare the Star Realm our rival? I should learn more about the political situation. Who do they? Are they rivaling anyone else? Okay. The archaeologist investigating Voltom orbital complex above Vulcine 5 have stumbled upon an interesting find. They managed to recover a partial copy of what was apparently a fairly popular multi-user virtual reality game enjoyed by billions of Voltom across the Empire. Although the game takes place in a fictional and highly satirized version of their contemporary society, it has proved an invaluable source of information on both their language and customs. Cool. Minor artifact and Voltom and physics research. Cool. Cool. We gained like 3 months. I don't want to exacerbate relations, so I won't declare them a rival until they actually declare war. Okay, so you're gonna help up there now. It's important that we do that because this quest line, because we do have a situation log thing about not having our thing destroyed, mass extinction. Do we want to build another search-a-badoo? No. Research shuttle. That's gonna take a while, but not too long. Kinda just gotta wait. Mainly on this guy. The ally foundry will be up soon. I think I'm gonna do toxic kelp before the industrial district. Generator district's coming in there. A ruined network of astrostat colonies dating back at least from 3 millennia can be found in low orbit of this gas giant. Their original function appears to have been gas mining, but they have since been abandoned and reoccupied by many different races and pirate groups. The colonies have been thoroughly stripped of anything even remotely valuable, but the mere fact that they are still aloft after all this time makes them an interesting subject of engineering research. Fascinating. Okay, I'm gonna build this now. Just because it's right on top of a trade thing of significant value. 4 or so, pretty good. And soon we're gonna get 2 more, so we're gonna get 1 Sagathia, or maybe there, but I would sort of prefer to have it there, you know, just defending the gateway, even though we haven't opened it yet. But who knows? And 1 at the extent of our choke point here, if when we decide what that is. Oof. Sorry, it's just there's tension right now. I'm expecting these guys to go to war at any given time. And I just hope that us building here will be able to hold them off. And it's going slowly because I don't know why. I guess more information processing. But the days, they go oh so slow. Okay, yeah, we are at 1K now, so I feel somewhat relieved by that. Yeah, I might want to open my borders with Yonder Ream soon. Because I don't think we're going to be stretching that far in that direction too quickly. I don't know, it's a big... We haven't found anyone to the south yet. And that's a big question for me. I hope by closing our borders we sort of hamstrung the Star Realm of Kandia a bit. And whatever aggressive motions they're making in the north are making them more enemies. Like, let's see. No, they have pretty bad relations with the guys we're great with. Yandarim seems to have the best relationship with everybody except us two. We seem to be sort of together. But we're not that bad with them. We're semi-neutral. If we did a shift on the borders, we'd probably be relatively friendly. No, it looks like they've come up against another empire. Oh, the Bakshirans. They're there. So they may be boxing in these guys. Interesting. Alright. Sort of just sitting on our hands at this point. Kazam made this thing, but our workers need to move into that. Let's see what our population is, though. Yeah, not very good. Actually, distribute some luxury goods if we can. Yeah. And same on Shikari Prime. Get a little bit of population pull away from the home world, which has a half decent pop. Probably want to build another district, maybe even. But I don't know. Probably wait on that. Overbuilding can really... They don't know, your workers don't really know where you want them to work. I guess you can set priorities, but I don't wanna. I'm getting pretty tired, so it is going to just be a 90-minute stream, but I wanted to get in all the games I said I would on SAS, even though it was a few hours late. But I had to go into town to save my plants. I had to. But yeah, right now we're coasting on nicotine. Gotta take off my very comfy sweater so that I'm slightly chillier. Oof. Bet you heard that. That was my neck. ASMR neck cracking, bones creaking, and raptor turning into a fossil. Okay, because I haven't declared them our enemy, our relationship is still improving. It's very tense, but it's not gone completely over into enemies out of hostility, so. We may not go to war. Which I hope would be the case. I don't want to go to war. We are peaceful snakes. We might not even be venomous. We don't know. We don't even bite anybody to find out. I mean, you could ask our dentist, but that's just private information, you know? It's rude. Where's this? Zoltan? Yeah, okay. You're not gonna, nobody's gonna be out here for a while, so you might as well. But yes, the early Federation was also like this. It was, canonically, there was a lot of exploitation of resources, even though they were supposedly high-minded. They had to get just strategic alliances and strategic positions. They might consider the, like, it just a different type of material value, but they needed them dilithium crystals. They needed them. They were just gonna pay in force, in human lives, not in money. You back? You still here, Retro? You coming back in? How you doing, Retro? I am killing it as best I can. So, like, I've closed my borders so that this dude who's rivaled me and is much bigger, has a larger population, I'm guessing, and some good territory, from coming in here and colonizing this. So, even though I won't be able to colonize this for literal years, or this for years, or this for years, or likely this, it's still de facto mine. Oh, thank you. I try to best myself, so I guess that makes me the best. But you're the best too. We both have the best name, so. But yeah. Also, if by killing it you mean having an entire planet disappear on a random event, that happened. Vega, our lovely little continental world, no longer exists. It apparently didn't exist in the first place. It was apparently a hologram. Good thing we didn't try to colonize it. We're about to have a tech come through. And after that, our Corvette hulls will in a couple of years. 3 years. But yeah, on resources, we're doing pretty fine. Our growth is slow, but you know, that's predictable considering our reproduction on our dominant race is slow. It's just the way it is. I need to get genetic like biolabs to up our reproduction speed. That would be nice. Hopefully that comes up. But that's going to be in society. And it's going to be a number of months before our society opens up because that's 2 extra star bases is coming through. But yeah, let's just check on our bases here. Yeah. 1.1k, okay, so yeah, our base here is now pretty powerful. I think that will keep out our rival for some period of time. They have to attack us through here, and I don't think they have a fleet that can do that right at this moment. And as long as we keep on reinforcing it, we should be fine. I think it'll probably go up to 1.3, maybe? I doubt it'll go up to 1.5, but still. If it does, we'll have about 2k there with the fleet, and I think that should be relatively safe. And by fleet, I mean Bubbles and the Gift of the Ancients. Gift of the Ancient, it's out of its power class because it has high tech. Okay. Lemsa is going to be our next stretch. We probably won't get it this episode, but we will likely get Dodanum. Okay. Dodanum. Okay, there's our research. Okay, colony development speed, maybe. Research alternatives, not right now. Mining drone lasers, maybe. Fusion power would be nice. But it won't really do anything for us just right now. And we already have 10% of the research, so it'll stay persistent as a researchable option. I think we should just do physics. Quantum energy states. It would be nice to have more just anything economically. But yeah, let's do that. It's the cheapest and it'll have a direct effect on our economy. And considering we're small, we need to be mighty. Don't tread on me. Don't tread on me. Has to be like our motto, brah. How much longer until this station? It's 30% done. It'll be a while. Okay, we are going further into the Broken Skull miasma. We will see the limits of this. Yeah. Ooh, is that another planet? Arctic, not great. Afterwards, I think. Yes, I think. No, it goes there. This might, if we get Lemsa, it looks like we might be able to close off this, depending on where it goes. Either way, it's going to be more difficult for anybody coming in, which is promising. I'm gonna wait until we have enough of this to get Dodanum, and that'll be probably where I'll call it for today. And I think that'll take us to about 90 minutes. could do more, but I'm just a little bit sleepy. I've had a lot to eat too, and I've had a long series of weeks. I put on a significant amount of core muscle. It's weird. I've been lifting a lot of boxes, and yeah. Twisting, turning. As long as I don't have to do shit in the morning, I'm generally pretty good. I just hate doing, like, hauling or manual labor early in the morning. I'll work late into the night, but please don't ask me to be chipper in the morning. How much we gonna need? 75, I believe. So we need another 20. How many weeks is that? Less than 10. So like 7. Mercura. Oh yay, finally you're joining us. Gotta be done here soon, hopefully. So there's, there are 2 cataclysms here. There's the burned one here, and the desolate one here, which we do need to... I'm sort of making those our secondary objective after just gaining territory. So I'm going to keep looking at leaders and looking for good scientists, because if I see a good one, I'm snatching them and sending them out in a new one, in a new shuttle. So, Retro, are you proud of my increased chat participation? Am I doing good? Am I a good boy? Am I a good lizard boy? I'm gonna assume you say yes and ignore chat. Or I'm just gonna assume that when you say also you the best, that was proactively referencing this instead of retroactively, huh? Jokes. I'm full of them. Full of shit too. Boom boom. How are my trade routes? Okay. I have them. Oh god. You know what? Fine, do it. 67 days. Eh, it's not much. Gives this guy an excuse for being as late as he is. I shouldn't complain so much, but now I see those things as possibly ridding us of valuable worlds and things. What are you doing? Oh. There's an alpine world there. Okay. I was hoping they weren't, like, blockade runners and somehow it managed to wave past my border. Last month it changed by 0. That's not good. Improve relations. Yeah, we're improving relations as much as we can. And our trade deal is still in place. So, can't really do much. We could give another trade deal, but yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do right now. It's worth it for peace. Can we buy favors from you yet? No. Okay, let's just... Not more food, but... Yeah, let's just do energy credits. You don't want to really give them more energy credits because that's basically free cash. But... So yeah. Not happy about it, but I want peace. Ooh, gigantic skeleton. What was previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Zoltan 5 have been identified as the massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.5 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Zoltan 5 could have supported life on that scale at any point in the planet's history. Science Officer Veltas has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery. Great. Okay, keep on keeping on in there. Okay, any of the planets doing the things they need to be doing? We need more jobs on Snake Pit. We don't need more. What do we actually need on the planet? Yeah, let's do that. That'll give us both alloys and consumer goods, both of which are low. we have sectors on. Okay. So our main sector is here, apparently. Alright, only a few more months. We're at 90 minutes now, but only a few more months until we can do the do at Dodonum. So 13, so 3, 6, 9, 12, and then another 5 months. Will we get another technology in 5 months? No, I don't think so. Nope. Bon bon, c'est tout joué. Bon bon, c'est tout joué. I don't know the rest of that song, but it does have good beat, slaps, as the kids say. Okay, so you finished your thingy. How many other thingies do you have? Please don't make Sultan fair. Okay, that's great. Yeah, recent tectonic. Cool, everybody's miserable. Another unfortunate event. This empire is fraught, thus well named. What's going on here? Oh, it took you long enough. It's okay, we're going really slow. I blame Streamlabs. Well, let's see. Let's look at the task manager. Who should we blame? Who's taking up the most memory? Stellaris, Anime, Streamlabs. Okay. So I blame this entire process. Yeah, and about a third of the blame is the fact that I insist on being a Raptor Man. But I really do think a lot of it is Streamlabs. I might want to just go for basic OBS at one point. Yeah, don't worry, Retro. We're about to close out for the day. You can go to bed soon. Thank you for joining me. I just want to stick a starbase here. And we need another 10 of these. So we need another 4 months. Maybe 3 months and it'll let me do it. Maybe I have a little bit extra. The recent earthquakes which staggered our colony could cause no damage, yay. That's good because we have like 2 buildings on that planet. If somebody gets locked in the bathroom in one of those buildings, we have effectively like lost half the planet. which can happen because Serpents auxilia, our secondary species, are pretty dumb. Yep. Rapid breeders, serviles, conservationists, so at least they don't have too many population goods. Slow learners, so dumb and short lifespan. I'm gonna leave it be for now. You got a lot to do, and it's a level 5. Even if at your level it's routine, just leave it be. Oh, Retro. You came and you watched all my live streams and helped me maintain some basic successful analytics. Oh, Retro. I appreciate it, and I wonder why you do so many hot sauce streams. Are you some kind of masochist? Oh, Retro. I'm eating a banana right now. Just so you know, ASMR banana stream. Just spamming those emotes. Gotta love it. You got any banana peel emotes? Or is it like eggplant the best we got? Apparently my stepdad doesn't like bananas. And that just blows me away. It's like, how do you not like bananas? You're a primate. All primates like bananas. I don't know, I think you might be a skinwalker or a body snatcher. Everybody likes bananas. Ancient life pod. An abandoned life pod was detected in close orbit of Savasic 6A. It is covered in scorch marks, presumably from when the pod's mothership exploded. And preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the ISS Sufmar and the Hardy managed to open the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in a resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of its claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or revered leader. Maybe both. I do not want to live in Stellaris as if the outside world doesn't exist. I do not want to do that. That is a total possibility. When I was like 15, I was definitely addicted to MMORPGs. Especially this one called Earth and Beyond, which it made me, it's the world I want to live in, practically. If I could just have a spaceship and go between the planets. And there were, like, cool things to do on those planets. Other people. It would be really nice. Alright. Come on, timer. Give me influence so I can build a thing. I just stopped my phone from charging because I wanted to plug in my vape. Come on. Timer. Go forward. Slap on a stream sticker if you can, Retro. Figure it out if you... What? I know. You're trying to take over my chat like I'm taking over the galaxy. With snakes. Okay, 68. Cool. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Okay, it's about 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10. For fuck's sake, go to the next day. It's about 10 seconds per day. I wonder if I go slower, it'll just go at a normal pace. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like speeding up doesn't actually speed things up because it just slows things down, because Streamlabs likes all the resources. It wants them all. Just like I want them all. I'm gonna be in town for emo night, maybe, if I have an effective place to crash. Okay, so they colonized Baidan. That's good for them. But yeah, so like the weekend of, basically next weekend, maybe, if I can swing it, I might be in town. But like only for like Saturday, or is it Friday? It's the 17th, I think. But that's if I can afford it. I might just have to skip it this month, and then it'll just be next month. But yeah, if you want to grab a beer, I am down. We can do something. We can tape something. If you want to give me hot food, I will eat it, as long as it's not too hot. I don't want to have the shits while I am, you know, without an apartment in Ottawa. I'm a very nervous pooper. I don't want to use public restrooms, or even especially my friends' restrooms, when I'm in a state of detritus butt. Many shots of liquor and hot sauce. Of course you have. When are you not? Okay. How many more? I think it's like 3 more months. But the months are going slowly. I really want to restart my computer. Hopefully that helps. But if not, I am really glad that I didn't choose a bigger galaxy, because it's going to take forever to play this game at this rate. Another month coming though. I'm gonna count how long it takes. I think it's still about 10 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10, 11. Okay, yeah, it's the same. In fact, I think it's a little bit shorter. than fast, so. Where are you at, Mercura? Yeah, you know, research it. 52 days. Okay. Next month we will be able to make Dodonum. And I think I'll wait for it to build. And because we're already at 1:45, might as well push to 2 hours. Especially because you're here and boozed and sauced up. Boozed and saucy here, Retro. And I do miss you, man. Ottawa can be really beautiful this time of year, and I am missing out on some parts of it, but also, like, my parents are really old, and they really do need my help right now. Like, I thought it was just, oh, this is, like, I have spent a lot of my 20s taking care of them, but now they're significantly older, and they need more care, and trying to make that transition is, you know, meaningful and important. More meaningful than hitting on this one beautiful girl I want to do terrible, awful, depraved sexual things with. So yeah, you win some, you lose some. Consensually, of course, always consensually. My consensual penis, as you know. Great song. Okay, we're 2 weeks away from being able to build. Yeah, anybody watching this afterwards, like, Retro knows this video, but everybody watching this should just YouTube my consensual penis and just vibe on that song. Put it in your car, drive by the church, and let people know that you believe in consent. And you support it, and you act with the fullness of and the full joy of, you know, enthusiastic consent. Not just yes, but oh God, yes. And you can only really say oh God, yes, if you really believe in God. So I consent, she consents, and I hope God consents too. I'm getting a little bit more edgy as I get to the edge of the stream. Thank good I've marked this channel and everything that comes out of it and onto YouTube as adult, but that will not save me. I know that. I come pre-cancelled. I was cancelled before canceling was a thing. I was proto-cancelled. I live within being cancelled at any given time. Ooh, 4th viewer. Hello, 4th viewer. We're just waiting on the end of the month here to be able to build at Dodonum. We're doing sort of a Swiss cheese border denial system right now because we are not well situated for a war. We have a good amount of static defense here, but other than that, we're kind of boned. We don't even have a fleet. Really. We have Bubbles, the space amoeba, and a frigate from that we got from that special mission that only pumps out 1 frigate, but it's really high level. Or mid-level, which is high level for the beginning of the game. And we have 75. Da-donum, da-donna-donna-donum. Okay. Yeah. Let's wait for this to build, because I want a sense of success. Now, is there anything we can do on the planets right now? Nope. We can wait for the colonization, but that's going to be a while. 22, 23. That's about not that far away. That's about a half a year away. So that's good. That'll be something to look forward to at the beginning of the next episode, but it probably won't happen right now. Snake Pit, just to clarify, has an industrial district coming, which it needs because it needs jobs. The Machete Station, that'll be up probably in about the same amount of time as Dodonum, so cool. We can probably clear that out of the way just before the 2-hour mark. So I'll let that happen and get a drink. I'm glad you're here, Retro, and I'm glad you're here, fourth viewer, because I really need to get that standard viewership up to 3. And a lot of the time, it really is just me out here, folks. Well, spoke too soon. Spoke far too soon. Alright. Well, all the more impetus to end this appropriately soon. But yeah, I don't want to quit when I have the 3 viewers. But I need my beauty rest, otherwise I'll be an ugly lizard and you won't want to watch the stream. You need me to be pretty. I need me to be pretty. I don't think I could function otherwise. Or at least without the delusion that I'm beautiful. Okay, so we got... yeah, 22 and 86. I'm just looking at those 2. That's all we're waiting for the end of the stream. So... oh, okay. The measured pounding observed from orbit is the motion of immense and ancient geothermal extractors, breathing their last. Built and then abandoned at some point in the distant past, the vast batteries of disintegrating machinery have been pumping up superheated fluids from the planet's core ever since. Their storage capacitors are all broken or leaking, but some energy can still be siphoned from them. Neato. Retro knows something about pumping up superheated fluids from the depths. That liquor and hot sauce goes out largely the same as it went in. Especially once you get started. The body's just... nah, too much. We don't need any more liquor in this liver, so just send it out. You can actually survive being poisoned with like ethanol or like wood liquor if you're incredibly drunk. Because your body just is full of ethanol already. It's like, yeah, sure, fine, just piss it out. I learned that from Mad Lance with Count Dankula. Shout out to Count Dankula. He's a Chad. Yeah, because there was this guy who this group called the Murder Trust tried to kill. They tried to kill this hobo, this Irish hobo, with liquor. Don't try and do that. Don't try and do that. The guy won't die. Like an Irish hobo who is an alcoholic who's been drinking his whole life is not gonna die from booze. He's gonna die from booze maybe in like when he's 80, but he's pickled. You can't fucking get any more booze in him to hurt him. Like literally. That's how it works. He's metabolized it so much that his body actually can't function without it. You want to kill him, get him off the shit. And then get him back on, and then get him up, and then get him off. And then get him off after getting him off? No, that's not what I meant. But just give him some delirium tremens by forcing him to never drink again. And then, once he's completely sober, then poison him with grain. With varnish. With rat poison. They eventually were just, like, putting tacks in his food. I don't know, like, I would love to see MRIs of that process. Oh, Old Hussar! Old Hussar, how are you doing? I almost didn't see you there. Thanks for joining us again, Old Hussar. We're about to end the stream. We're just building two things. This starbase and that station. The station's almost done. But I almost didn't see you because of Retro spamming like crazy. I hope you're still here. Sorry, I'm kind of colorblind and your name is semi the same color as Retro's in my eyes. But Retro is plays a lot of retro games, and he's bringing them forward into the future. That's essentially it. That's the gimmick, and I'm down. I think it's great. I play a lot of old games too. Check out my if you just want to see me die a lot, watch me play Postal 2. Come on. Build it up. Come on. Build it up for me. Let's see how our diplomacy is doing with these jackasses. God, we gave them another trade deal and they're still hostile. Okay, these guys are finally getting out here. Looks like we can grab this if we get to here. I'm not sure though. So after you do this, I want you to survey the system. Survey. Okay, please let me select it. I would like that very much. Survey the system, and then survey this system. And you're not doing anything, so survey the system, and then this one, and then this one. Okay, you're on 96. All right. It seems like Retro and Old Hussar are gonna be going to bed now, and I'm gonna be finishing up here. So, Shetty, let's watch Shetty Station being built. $7 or not being built, being upgraded, I guess. Okay, Does it change visually at all? Or is it just the power? Well, I guess we'll figure that out. Okay, it does change visually. Alright. Neato. And I'm going to grab with that a trade hub to grab that 2 and that 5 when we get it, and a shipyard. We won't have a shipyard at Sagathia, but we can have a shipyard there at Shetty. And you're at 75%. Our continued studies of the massive skeletal remains on Zoltan 5 have managed to shed some light on how the creature ended up on the planet. There are very faint residual energy readings that indicate some kind of dimensional portal existed briefly towards the rear of the skeleton. Science officer Veltas theorizes that the creature passed through this gateway from another dimension only to quickly perish in the hostile environment of Zoltan 5. Why it did this and where it came from are questions that may never be answered. Cool. So, automatic survey. What are you gonna do? You're going over here? Okay. I find that acceptable. It's gonna take you a long ass time. But I have no real intention of looking at these secondary systems along the route we're taking. What's gonna be the other thing? Let's have crew quarters. So we have Lorgron, Sarek, and Shakira. We gotta change that. Shakira Station. So Lorgron, Shakira, and Series of Unfortunate Serpents. I don't know if I really want a shipyard at our main, but I'd like to have at least one there, because, you know. So it's at 89 here. We will soon. When shall you be finished? Oh, going relatively quickly. Yes, I'm winning. Are you winning? Yeah, I'm winning. I think. I'm doing better than I have any right to do, considering Vega disappeared. Seems to go faster if I just focus on one system. So I might be doing this a bit more. But this is very little information in the grand scheme of things. Ooh, we're finishing it. Yeah, it seems to go by in about 8 seconds. Da-donum. Okay. And there you go. I'm not gonna wait for him to finish that. So after he does, I am gonna queue it up to move here. Alright. There's a little bit of winning for you. Yes, our area is Swiss cheesed, but we will fill it out and thus be relatively resource rich, I believe. But yeah, we'll just stop there for now. And exit to menu, because we're in Iron Man and we can actually save. But yeah, there. I did all my streams today, even though it's 2 in the morning now. So it's technically a Sunday special. Yeah, this will be our Sunday special for lateness. You get an extra half hour because I love you. And boo, because stop putting out DLCs. You heard me, Obsidian? Not Obsidian. I don't even know your name anymore. You terrible bastard. Paradox. There you go. P-O, they're similar letters. They're in the same general area of the alphabet. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna head off to bed off. Hit the hay. Thank you for joining me, Retro, as always, whenever I see you. You really do... you really do define the chat. And yeah, I do need to come visit. I hopefully will be visiting either next week or in 5 weeks in August. So, thank you. You the best as well. So, as my customary sign off, I, as always, am the Lizard King, and you ever are my Lizard Queens. Don't let the bastards grind you down. And maybe grind those bastards down once in a while.
This one swimming naked in the fermentarium.
I am the Lizard Queen!
Rick Frog!
Thank you! Oh, worse than useless.
It's okay, Brick Frog. Just dream and you can do it. Any dream your heart makes, just wish upon a star. Guess how many potatoes I ended up eating? It was 5.